Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here on Nightwish Sunday to check out a song chosen by me. Normally we do a video that's been fingered the most by all of you at home, but today I've been the only one fingering this video. So the name of the song is Alpenglow, official live video, and I love live videos and we haven't done this video on the channel, so I thought it would be a good idea to check this live performance out. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Are you on board?
I'm on board.
Alright.
It's putting all the pieces together, you know, we haven't done the song, it's a live video.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Nightwish, live, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong studio, but I don't know, live...
You can't go wrong with Nightwish in general.
That's true. Those are true words. Those words should be written. It should be the 11th commandment.
Yeah.
The 11th commandment. Alright, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This song just makes you feel great. I mean, if you didn't already feel much better than earlier today, or maybe even fantastic by now, this song will kick you right into it. How about that? Building a
Oh, that was an incredible performance.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, what did you think of the video, the song, everything?
I gotta say, I think we don't give the guy who does the
Troy?
yeah the I was gonna say Mr. Mandolin Man. Okay.
Well, there's a song called Mr. Tambourine Man, I think, but not Mandolin Man. Maybe there should be one.
Yeah.
You have one.
Yeah. We don't give this guy.
You're nowhere near that perfection
Obviously.
of play.
But we don't get. I don't think we give this guy much love.
You sound like him, perhaps when he's tuning the mandolin. That's how you
Probably.
sound when you're playing. Is him tuning. Just saying. I'm just keeping it real. You guys haven't heard it. I have. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead. Sorry. We don't give him enough credit.
Yeah. I don't think we give him enough love.
No, I agree with you. I don't
know,
think we do.
It's our fault. I'm embarrassed to say, but we don't give him enough love.
He's like the Sport Billy of the band. Okay, you don't know who Sport Billy is, but when I was growing up, there was a cartoon named Sport Billy. So he would have a little handbag, and he would pull like tiny things out of this handbag, like, you know, trampoline. Like, he would save the world through sports. Because there was this evil villain that tried to cheat at sporting events, and he would be like the savior of the sporting events, that he would come, and he would have this little bag, and he would bring something like small out of it, and then he would throw it out, and then the thing would grow to like regular size.
Yeah.
So he's like the Sport Billy of the band, because it's like, we need something. Okay, we need a mandolin. I can do it.
We
And
need
a flute.
We need
I
a
can
flute
do it.
to do a guitar solo.
We need a tambourine. I can do it.
The guy
Like
can do
the guy,
anything.
like the guy has like a repertoire of instruments that never ends.
But the
Is
thing
there
is,
anything he doesn't know how to play?
He's the thing that he is what makes it very nice and folky and upbeat. Because without him, it's still upbeat. It just doesn't have that thing. It just doesn't have that spark.
That it.
Yeah, it doesn't have that it
Whatever
factor.
that it is, he brings it specifically to this song.
Especially in the solo.
Oh yeah, the guitar and then him and
It was like a solo duet.
yeah. Did you see the horns after when it was over? Like, that was super cool to see that interaction between them. Like the
He
horn.
was going crazy.
Oh, it was incredible. But the incredible melody and sound that it gives to the song is outstanding.
And he's able to switch it out so quick because he's playing like the mandolin, and then he switches really quick to do the solo.
What I'm amazed by him is that how proficient he is with all the instruments that he plays. Like, normally you think of somebody, it's okay, now today I'm using sports analogy, so let's go with another sports analogy. It's almost like the utility player in baseball. He can play a little bit of first base, he can play a little bit of outfield, a little bit of shortstop, a little bit of second base, but he's not really great at anything. He can do a little bit of everything, but he's just not the reason why he does a little bit of everything is because he's not really good at any of those things. At least not to the point where he could be like in the starting team, right?
Yeah.
But this guy is the complete opposite of the utility player. I mean, he is the utility player because he can do everything, but he can do everything extremely well. This guy's like the Deion Sanders of musicians. Another reference that you don't know who I'm talking about. But for those of you who know who I'm talking about, he's the Deion Sanders of musicians. This guy can do everything.
I feel like he has a tool belt, and he has every single instrument he can play on that tool belt. So
It's a
whenever
Sport Billy bag. I gotta show you Sport Billy.
so whenever he switches out, he just drops it and he takes from the tool bag.
No,
from the
he just
tool
swings
belt.
it. He swings it around. It's like those screwdrivers when you rotate. It gives you a different tip.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you turn it around and then there's a different tip that comes out, like a Phillips or whatever, like a flathead, whatever, right? So he's like that. He's got all the instruments around him and he's just like rotates them around. Oh, you know what they should get for him? A rotating platform.
Oh.
Where you have all the instruments set up.
In like a circle.
And where he stands, it doesn't move. Like, so he's standing still, but around him there's this circle that rotates, right? So, like, you would press a button, the thing would rotate, you would grab the guitar, you would play, then would put the guitar down, the thing would rotate, it grabs the
Because it doesn't
flute.
look like he moves anyways.
Well, I think when he's grabbing the different instruments, we're not really, the image is not focused on him, the image is on floor, so you
No,
don't
but
even see it.
I'm talking about other than when he plays.
Oh, he's very static in that
Yeah, I
one.
think he just
Because he has
stays
all
there.
he's got all his toys
He has
around
all
him.
his gadgets.
The guy's got all his toys around.
Who needs to move when you have everything next to you?
This guy is like an encyclopedia of music. I'm honestly like I agree with you. We give lots of love to everybody on the band, but I think we always forget about him.
Yeah.
And today we're changing that.
Because he came more into the forefront today, and
I agree with you. Today he had a little bit more of a strong
He kicked
presence.
some ass today.
Today he kicked some ass and he didn't take any names. He just like absolutely demolished it. But there was other elements that I really enjoyed. The drums on this track are really cool, and Kai got a little bit. he got a little bit of an oomph in him in his performance. Normally he's very contained in his performance. In this song, in this video, we kind of got to see him a little bit more, going a little bit more over the top. He was a little bit extra excited, almost like he had a couple more coffees than normal before the performance. You could see that he was really vibing to it. I felt that way. I don't know if you...
Yeah,
if you
he
agree.
was trying to... He was so good that he wanted to just, bless everyone and show off.
Yeah, but normally he's very contained. I always feel like he's very...
Yeah.
He's not much of a showmanship, like, behind... He's not one of those guys that throws the drumsticks up in the air and whatever. That's not his style. He's very controlled in his performance. But I felt that the glimpses that we got out of him for this specific song... Yeah, he was definitely into it, and I think he was letting go a little bit more. He was not as restrained as he normally is.
Which is good.
Which is good.
Especially in a song like this, you want to be more, relaxed.
It's such a jovial track, One more thing I want to say, and I want to see if you agree with me or not. I felt like Floor in this performance, her voice had so much warmth.
Yeah.
It felt like
it also
her
felt
voice
tamed.
is just... she was it's a little bit more controlled. She's not going like... she's not showing us her full range of what she can do.
Yeah, she was keeping it under control, but then there were some parts where she would become very, very light, like a feather, and then almost hit those parts, but not really.
I feel like this track is a track that musically expends a lot more than what you do vocally. Vocally, you don't have to go as far wide, because musically the song it has a lot of life in it, has a lot of energy. So you kind of almost have to let that happen on its own and kind of get out of the way. Like, don't be the brakes, because if you start going too wide with your voice, then you start to take a little bit away from the impact of the track itself musically.
This is more of a musical track.
It almost feels like a musical track that they added vocals to it, right? Like it has that feel to me.
A lot of the songs are very vocal based, so those
vocally driven.
Yeah. So those are what catches everyone's attention, but this song is more about the music.
Yeah, I felt she was more controlled. But having said that, she had a lot of warmth in her voice. Her voice felt like that, almost like that tap on the back. Like everything is going to be okay. You know what I mean? It kind of had that feeling as I was listening to her. It made me feel very cozy. It was my comfort food, if you will.
I was going to say it was your safe space.
That's a good thing. Yeah, I mean. Her voice always has that ability, but on this track I felt like it really made me feel safe in this environment of listening to this song. I really enjoyed this. Great live performance. One more thing before we go. The audience. The clapping of the audience really ignited the track.
Yeah.
They became
part of the song.
Yeah, they became the 12th men. I mean, I'm using all sports analogies today, so they became the 12th men. They really became the supporters in the stand, if you will, cheering on the team. Fliz. I know, guys. I know it's hot. That's an inside joke. But anyways, I really enjoyed their performance, because it was a performance as well. The clapping really helped the song move along. It also gave warmth to the track, and it really made the track come to life.
It made everyone feel like a family.
Yeah, it brought it all together.
Yeah.
It really brought it all together. All right, guys, this is it for this Nightwish Sunday. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.